that it?
You're right.
This was dangerous. Oh boy. Watch out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Trust me, folks. Over the last 32 plus years, I have a few stories, so it won't take long. As Colleen always told me, is this going to take long? Well, I have my notes here, but what I'm electing to do is I'm going to leave this on the bar, and I would encourage all of you to write a note to Mr. Paul. Okay? And this will be all. Now, with no further ado, how's the check, Jeff? Kid Rock and Bob Seeger and Jeff and I have been working together a long time. That's one of the reasons my voice is a little raspy, by the way, okay? Okay. Let's start off with a couple things here. And this is the edited version. As a matter of fact, Colleen and Corinne and myself actually flew to New York, met with Lorne Michaels and his staff, and did an edited version. Believe me, it's not X-rated. However, it could be. Okay. Paul and I met, and Colleen, for that matter, over 32 years ago. I was a new salesperson for the Stanley Works in Michigan, Detroit, the home of rock and roll. Yeah! Paul was in Cincinnati, working on his MBA, working for the Stanley Works, working 2 days, and drinking 7. They send me to train with him. How does that work? Explain that to me. After I met Paul, within the first 10 minutes, we made one sales call and went to the nearest bar. I said to myself, they may as well just put me on tour with the Rolling Stones. Who the hell is this guy? He just got through with a blood transfusion, him and Keith Richards. I mean, it was just unbelievable. So I have a few stories here. I'd just like to tell, and again, it won't take long. Our first national sales meeting. Paul becomes my boss. He puts me in charge of entertainment. Needless to say, we went $50,000 over budget. We had an unlimited budget. We could sign anybody's name. First thing we did is went into the pro shop. Now you got to realize Doral Country Club is one of the most prestigious PGA courses in the world. So Paul and I go in the tennis shop. We're signing names, people we don't like. We walk out with 3 G's worth of golfing attire, and we don't even know how to golf. We have no clue how to golf, but we could drink. So we decide to go to the bar. We're sitting at the bar at Doral Country Club, and we were George Thorogood with the Destroyers. We were totally blitz. Now it's time to leave. 6 hours later, $750 worth of booze. 32 years ago. Do the math on that. I don't think that calculator still work on that. So, Paul has this bright idea. We have villas, and it's a long frickin' walk. Trust me. We walk outside this bar, and there is a gorgeous golf cart made for 8 people when they accommodate their guests to come in with the luggage. It has about 40 horsepower. It's brand new. Paul says, let's just take this. I go, you're my boss, my friend. Here's what Paul does. We get into the golf cart. All of a sudden, he has a metamorphosis. He turns into Mario Andretti. He goes to the first tee at the Doral Country Club. He starts doing donuts. Tears the whole frickin' tee up. I'm holding on for life. Next thing you know, Paul gets on the golf path. Security is on high alert. Steve McGarrett and Hawaii 5-0 are looking for us desperately. They are pissed. We just tore up a $200,000 tee box. Next thing you know, we have security here, there, everywhere. Paul looks at me. He goes, Elvis, on 3, let's bail. I'll go left, you go right. Sure enough, he goes 1, 2, 3. He bails left, I bail right. The cart goes 50 feet on more sparks than the 4th of July. This cart is on fire. I mean on fire. Paul and I, what happened? We don't know how. Security comes up to us. Did you see these 2 guys in there? No. We're looking for 2 gentlemen that just tore up the first. Well, good luck, sir. That was our first sale.